Hi, my name is Sydney, and today I'm going to be talking about the YouTube video titled The Unexpected Measure That Makes the World Tick. So the video starts off by talking about a man named John Wilkins who published an essay that advocated for like a universal global language, and he advocated for standard universal systems of measurement, so the metric system. The metric system relies on used to rely on physical objects to be like the standard for measurements, but this isn't not as precise as it could be, because the things we were like basing our measurements off of were typically man-made and thus imperfect. So in 2019 they changed it so measurements would be based off of natural mathematical constants. The video really focused on the standard for the second and how it's physically measured, and they also wanted to explore who decides how long the second is. So they started off by saying that humans have been measuring time since the dawn of our existence. We'd measure time through observations of the seasons changing, day and night, and some cultures even measure time like with the tides. Egyptians were the first to slice time into like hours. And then the Greeks borrowed that from the Egyptians and gave us the 24-hour day that we know now. A man named Al-Biruni, I think I'm saying that right. He was the first to slice time into 60 parts or 60 increments. And so if time was like in like a pie chart, I know we hate those, but if a pie chart was like sliced into 60 different sections, like those 60 big sections would be 60 minutes and an hour. And then if you were to divide each section 60 more times, that would be representative of 60 seconds in a minute. And that's how they did all that. So time used to be based on 1/86/400th, I think I'm saying that right, of the Earth's rotation. But the problem with this was that the Earth's rotation is slowly getting slower and slower as time passes on. So like millions of years ago, I think they said a day was 22 hours or something. I don't know. But it's changing now slowly, even though we don't notice it. So it's not a good standard to base the second off of because it changes. But scientists found out that the cesium atom, when it interacts with particular frequencies of microwaves, it excites the cesium atom and it vibrates really rapidly. And this is how we measure the second. So when the cesium atom vibrates 9,192,631,770 times, that's a second. And this is what we call an atomic clock. And it's the most precise measurement of a second that we have today. It gives you as many as 15 decimal points. I thought that was absolutely crazy. I didn't think you could get that precise with a second. The guy in the video, he worked for like a naval base, I think. He said that technology is advancing really fast right now, though. So as technology continues to progress, we are eventually going to need something even more precise than the atomic clock. And they're currently working on something that is using light to measure the second that would give us 5 more decimal placements, which I can't imagine. These people are unbelievably smart, definitely. But the second, the preciseness of how long a second is the foundation of everything in modern life, pretty much. Computers rely on it. The bank transactions rely on how long the second is. All these computer servers around the world that allow us to connect to the internet and things like that rely on how long the second is. So it's definitely really important that we know how long a second is. This video definitely opened my eyes to the importance of measurement systems and how important it is that we have accurate measurements, and also how hard it is to achieve accurate measurements. But yeah, thank you.